about how there's about 10 people annually murdered in Japan. That's a lot of people, right? They take away the gun laws and take away the gun rights, and hardly anybody's got guns, and lo and behold, you don't have to buy one, do you? The president of Japan, or former prime minister, I should say, is dead. Assassinated. You don't even need a good gun. Matter of fact, you can do it with a slingshot. You can do it with a bow. But, of course, a spring-powered bow is a lot smaller. It can fire a much bigger bolt, a literal metal bolt. You don't need gunpowder, you don't need Pyrodex, you don't need any sort of propellant of that sort. You can make it all mechanical and have it just be as effective. 10 deaths or 10 murders annually is all they get in all of Japan, apparently. That's just weird. And despite that, their president, or former president, was still assassinated. So when somebody's bound and determined, you can't stop them. If you are prepared and you're fast on the draw, you may be able to, but how many of y'all have a concealed carry permit? And if the professionals weren't even fast enough to stop the man, what's gonna make you fast enough? You really gonna spend that much on ammunition and cleaning supplies for your firearm? Probably not. No matter how illegal you make it, there are already people who know how to make it themselves, and they've already got the tools. I've got the tools. Choosing not to is different from not being able to. Hell, I got the tools to make explosives, but I don't do it. Now, of course, there's the stuff that's required in order to make it go boom, and I don't have any of that stuff, but my vehicle's got half the ingredients required for at least 5 or 6 different recipes for explosives, so I could just drain stuff out of my vehicle if I wanted to. I mean, if you're really bound and determined, you can do it. I'm just bound and determined not to. I'm still fighting for the Second Amendment. I really am. But I'm fighting for the First Amendment first. I am exercising my First Amendment. I figure when I'm no longer capable or allowed to exercise my First Amendment, hopefully those with the Second Amendment have pulled their heads out of their backsides and utilized it for what it was meant to be. These tyrants don't give a shit about you, and they don't give a shit about me. And you gave them the whole country. We the people means we to me. And that's what it was always supposed to be. I'm live, it says. Apparently this has been having difficulties with recording in this location. Of course, there's a big ass hill behind. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video. Good to be with you. Thanks for coming to visit. Out of trouble, don't get caught. Remember that you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.